Okay, next let's talk about Remgro, because this one is big. It's South African and it's been around a long time. It comes out of the Rupert family interests, which got reorganized in 2008. What you get when you buy Remgro on our local exchange, and we'll see in a minute how big it is financial services, a big chunk of RMB and related, healthcare, a big chunk of Mediclinic, and then a whole lot of food and liquor and other businesses and some other bits and pieces we'll talk about in a minute. 109.6 billion rands, big. Price earnings ratio 13.94, dividend yield 2.39. These guys are good though. They don't suck out a big fee.
Yes, and also they still pay a good dividend in South African terms.
Yeah.
You could argue that. And I'm looking at that market cap. It has come down somewhat.
Well, let's look at the share chart, because that'll reflect in the form of the chart.
Yes, it has come down in
there.
recent times. That's mostly, you know, a reflection of the underlying businesses. Well, the one I'm talking about here, I'm alluding to, is specifically the Mediclinic business.
And Mediclinic has battled, we know, because we own them.
Yes, and well, we've seen on our portfolio. So yeah, let me just cover the businesses first that are under there. In healthcare, it's Mediclinic. In the food and bev side of things, it was Unilever, which is now that position has been swapped.
That was this week's news.
Correct, from Unilever South Africa to the spreads business, and a 4.5 billion rands worth of cash on top of
Unilever.
that. On top of that, on top of the
coming in from
from Unilever. So that's good news.
Plus, they also own the controlling interest in RCL Foods, which is Rainbow Chicken, the sugar thing, and also Food Corp
TSB,
and all
correct.
that stuff. Yeah.
Yes, and then there's on top of that, there's also Distel, which is through Distel directly and Cape Vin,
which is food and bev. Okay, yeah.
Correct. So there's lots of happening there in that food side of things. Then financial services, there's two things. You got RMH, and you've got FirstRand. RMH basically is a holding company for FirstRand, so you're getting the same thing basically, and that's about 25% of the portfolio currently.
That's big.
Actually, it could be a bit more because the Mediclinic position has come down, so this one has become more important.
So financial services, look, we like, broadly speaking, but there is a little bit of a residual concern that if South Africa gets a sovereign debt downgrade, that could all take a bit of a punch. Yes?
Yeah, I mean, but then, you know, you look at where the financial services are currently compared to 2007, 2008. They're well capitalized today.
Yeah, they're not expensive, that's true.
They're not expensive. They're trading at an average dividend, PE of 10.
Yeah, no, it's laughably low. Reflecting, however, the concerns that I've alluded to, because the general view is that the South African government has run out of money. Yes. The debt downgrade is likely if Eskom and other problems continue to stick around there.
Yes.
So
but
we know
I mean, we've seen Yanni Durant and his team when these
he's the CEO of Remgro that we're talking about.
Yes, and you know when these things happen, I'm talking about negativity with regards to the businesses that they sort of hold. They do increase their stake in those businesses. So this might be an opportunity for them in the financial services.
They own a big chunk of Dark Fiber Africa, and it looks like there's talk in the market that Dark Fiber Africa is going to buy Vumatel. So that technology side of things, because remember back in the long time ago, they used to have a stake in Venfin and through that into Vodacom. But that's out. So it'd be quite nice for them to increase this stake.
And definitely that's a growing sector, because, you know, we all like fiber, and we've seen digging all over the show for fiber. So Vumatel is a good big player. Dark Fiber is a big player as well.
Plus, I assume, if we're positive as we are about Mediclinic, then at some stage Remgro will get the uplift if Mediclinic
recovers, correct. So there's that. So those three sectors, financial services, food and bev, and healthcare, they contribute about 50, well, not 50, 60, 65% of the total NAV.
And the other bits and pieces we don't have to go into now.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm feeling like this one is probably a hot, because we like the underlying and we like the team and we think they're good and they don't charge too much money and they got a good asset approach. They don't mess around. They've got lots of money.
And Rupert doesn't take a cent from it in terms of, you know, a salary.
Well done to him too.
Yeah.
Good. Hot on Remgro.
So we are